I don't believe it. Genuinely, I don't believe it. Heading into tonight, it was doom and gloom for the Vancouver Canucks. Not only was Phil Hedl still out of the lineup, but Connor Garland also banged up, so he wasn't going to play. So with what was left from the forward core, it wasn't looking all too promising, especially knowing that tonight you were going to have to face the number one team in the NHL, the number one goalie in the NHL, and Connor Hellebuyck. But I should have known better. This team makes absolutely no sense. They come through with one of their biggest wins of the season, in a game that really felt like a write-off going into it, let's be real here. But they did it, so I guess we can be happy for the time being. It was a very good effort from top to bottom. The defense was good, killing off a late power play in the second period. Lankinen made some key saves as usual, and the forwards actually showed up. That's what a team effort is. And honestly, at this point, you just hope that this is the team we can see on a consistent basis for the remaining games going forward. But obviously, there are no guarantees when it comes to the 2025 Vancouver Canucks, so I guess we'll have to wait and see for what we get on Thursday against the St. Louis Blues, another massive game. But before we talk about that, we have a game to talk about from tonight, so let's get into it, starting off with the first period of play. 5 minutes in, Canucks on a 3-on-2, Blueger drops it to Hughes, and he dishes it over to O'Connor, who blasts it by Hellebuyck, makes it 1-0 for the Vancouver Canucks, just the start that we were looking for. Shortly after, Lankinen makes an unreal save here on Kyle Connor, and then it's Connor Hellebuyck who returns the favor, this time on Jonathan Lekkerimäki, recovers into the net after giving up the puck and gets his paddle on it to keep it out the net, keeps the score 1-0. Later, it's the Jets moving in on a 3-on-2, it's Ehlers, cuts into the middle and fires it by the blocker side of Lankinen to tie the game up 1-1. Very nice move there from Ehlers. Shortly after though, the Canucks get themselves back ahead. It's Quinn Hughes with a shot and it's tipped in by Brock Boeser, who finally breaks his slump. Perfect time to do it. He's fired up and shows it on the next shift, as right after it's the Canucks again. It's Boeser to Pettersson, back to Boeser, across to Hoglander, who puts it by Hellebuyck. Leaks it through him with 2 seconds to go to give the Canucks the 3-1 lead heading into the second period. In the second, Jets have a shot and it's a scramble in front, and Iafallo is there to barely push it across the line to cut into the Canucks lead. Ehlers has a very close chance here to try and make it 3-3, but right after that, it's Marcus Pettersson with a shot. It stays in front of Hellebuyck. He doesn't cover the puck. Boeser has a whack at it and it leaks through his pads to make it a 4-2 Vancouver Canucks lead. Boeser, his second of the game. Lovely stuff. Directly after though, it's Kiefer Sherwood in front to Pius Suter, who puts one by Hellebuyck. And just like that, it's 5-2 for the Canucks. No idea how this has happened, but I will take it. Canucks kill a late power play, very good defending, as they fend off the Jets to head into the third period with a 3-goal lead. After Sherwood's breakaway late in the second, the Canucks still had to kill off the remainder of the power play. They do so, and then the chances start again. This time it's DeBrusk, but a good save there from Hellebuyck. Later it's Pettersson to Hoglander, back to Pettersson again, but a great save there from Connor Hellebuyck to keep it 5-2. The Jets, having themselves a bit of a desperate moment here, pull the goalie, and it's Pius Suter who punishes them to make it a 6-2 final, absolutely destroying them, and a great way to head into the most important road trip of the season. And it probably starts off with the most important game out of all of them against one of the hottest teams in the league, St. Louis Blues, 9-2-2 ever since the Four Nations break ended. Look, you beat Calgary, that was a huge game. You lost to Utah, that was also a huge game, but a big loss. You made it up tonight, though. You got 2 points that you weren't expected to get against the Jets, so now you've given yourself another opportunity to redeem yourself against St. Louis. If you can do that, you put yourself in a very good position. If not, the battle gets a lot tougher. But the Blues will be a tough opponent. They've been playing really good hockey as of late. I'm excited to see that game go down. But that's all for me in this video. Thank you all so much for watching. I'll be sure to catch you on the next one. Make sure to hit the join button to become a channel member. Thank you to Calvin and to Kevin. But with that being said, peace out and take care.